Okay, let's go over. Let's see. Oh, and all of my stuff doesn't work. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to come back.
I don't know why I'm doing finger guns.
Yes! Okay, cool. Watch something else be broken that's dramatically important, and I don't know. The whole stream goes on. They can't hear a word you guys say.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome, people, to the D&D stream. Everything's broken, but we're here. We have a special guest. It's made out of sand over here. You'll find out, or maybe you won't. Maybe it's an illusion the entire time. Eugene, want to say hi to
time.
the whole time.
Hi, everybody. My name's Scott Azure. I play Eugene the Bard, and I'm apparently wet.
Yeah, you are.
It's true.
Lazarus, please take that. Please go next.
Hi, I'm Tom Henry, and I am Lazarus Fallfeather, and I am also wet.
God damn it. Hi, if you guys don't know me, I'm Rachael Messer. I'm not saying the sentence they've been ending with because that'll get clipped. I am also wet. All right, Riker, take it away.
My name's Riker Smith, also known as the Cleric Corner. I'll be our DM tonight, and I will be making everyone wet.
Hey!
Yeah, you are.
And unfortunately, Cyrus could not be here. Hopefully, everything's okay.
Too wet.
Too wet.
Too wet.
Okay,
That
Too
guy's-
wet.
needs to take
That
care
guy
of
got
himself.
soaked last episode. Go check that out.
Sure, we'll make him wet next time, guys. It's not the end.
Riker, do you want to catch
Okay.
us up on what they might have missed last time?
Absolutely. All right, last time on our adventures through the mysterious pink mist, our adventurers continued to dissolve the mystery of the town called Town, following the suspect, Farmer Taryn, to his home during the night, only to wake him from sleeping and not finding what they had expected. Instead, an underground passage leading to an engine that powered a hot metal rod poking into the temple above them. Choosing to leave the engine alone, they found items and clothes belonging to citizens of the city, proving many, if not all of them, were previous adventures that came through here. Narrowing down their suspects to the farmer's neighbor or son, Cassian and Eugene leave to investigate more, only to be cornered by the farmer's son named Frog, and their memories changed, causing them to think that their companions had betrayed them. Art and Lazarus being cornered, a fight commenced that revealed the torso of Frog being filled with gears and artifice. One final arrow that lodged inside the gears felled the 14-year-old child, returning everyone's memories. Even the adventurers of the city who had long since had them taken away. Only a few seconds later, the pink mist returned to take the players away as they had fulfilled a written on their arms, replacing the facade script they had before. As Lazarus attempted to revive the dead neighbor Helgen, and Art plunging his hand into the chest of the dead robot boy, the item that he pulled forth is a mystery until they all wake up together again. But like I ended with last time, the next thing that you guys all experience is being wet.
You know how much fun this is going to be for people.
So, are you ready to roll already?
Let's roll!
Yay!
Okay, let's do this. You all wake up drowning.
Oh,
Surrounded by water as your heart pumps adrenaline through you. Survival instinct still works as you all try to orient yourself as it's too dark to see. I need everyone to roll let's say make this a survival check.
oh God.
Oh, gosh.
Can I interact with anything right now?
You basically you're surrounded by water, you're drowning, you're out of breath, you're scrambling. You don't know which way is up, but you can do something, absolutely.
I'm going to yank on the chain that's hanging from my hat. And cast dancing lights and have the moons and stars in the hat and hopefully get some sight around here.
Okay. Like a beacon in the dark night, all of you guys see the light of Lazarus's dancing lights ahead of all of you. I'm going to give you all advantage on this check.
Oh.
As it lights up a little bit as you try to orient yourself, now having a single object to kind of gauge where one direction is. So go ahead.
Mine's 18.
So my first roll is a 7 for a 7, and then my second roll is a 7 for a 7.
Great. Awesome.
17.
Happy to help. Support the team.
Hell yeah.
Laz sacrificed himself for us.
Yeah.
You did.
He's dying.
Eugene, what did you
17.
roll? 17. Great. Cassie and Eugene, you look over to the light and you're like, great, there's one direction. And then both of you
Harry!
see like a dim light of a surface above you. And I say above you because it's up, but some of you are upside down, but you can tell that there's some sort of surface. And you start kicking hard, resisting breathing in the water as you struggle for breath, going upwards to that direction. Lazarus shut off the light and blinded himself for a second in the dark. As he continues to struggle around, eventually you make your way up, but Lazarus, you suffer an exhaustion.
Ooh.
As you are struggling without breath at the expense of oxygen, and you try to make yourself up. Two of you reach the surface, and you break into the open air with a gasp, and only a sea of stars of the sky fills your peripheral. What do you guys do?
Oh, God.
Am I still in the water?
Yeah, you're swimming up. You're gonna be here in a second, but you're
Okay.
swimming up desperately.
Yeah.
Unless somebody
Yeah,
else does something
yeah,
else, you're taking a
listen.
second. You're like, but it more.
I can either cast magic or breathe. That's kind of magic. Usually it doesn't matter because you can just be like one or the other. Who cares? But
And actually, at this point, we're gonna give you guys a second on the top. But if you guys, let's actually bring the mystery person in now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll actually do that. So,
Hold on.
welcome. If you want to just introduce yourself, and then easily will introduce herself, and I'll kind of tell you what easily said or he sees. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
He left.
She just dips.
And in the corner, there's a lady in the distance.
That you got like just a
Disappears.
small second of guest appearance, okay? That was it. We didn't say she was streaming with us.
Yeah, she said she was gonna be here the whole time.
I went, nope.
Okay, so let's try this again. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm trying not to cry here. Holy moly, hi. My name is SweetKicks101. You guys probably know me if you're very familiar with Rachel's channel. I'm back! Ezalia's back, except she's a siren this time, but she still loves bread.
And then go ahead and give a picture in the audience's mind of what this character looks like.
So she's technically got like her sea form and her land form, but since we're all in the water, we're gonna go with the sea first. Imagine like a little cotton candy haired siren swimming up to you in some teal and silver armor. She's probably got a pouch, probably not on her because it's in the water and we don't want to get bread soggy here, but she's probably got a pouch off somewhere full of bread. I'm not exaggerating.
getting a lot of bread on this one.
So,
bread.
Temporarily, averting her focus from all the bread that she wants to engorge on, you look up from your dark cave in the water, in the sea, down towards the bottom. You look up and you see a light ping on of the characters of Dark Shadows that you had previously saw kind of float up, not maybe 30 yards ahead of you. And you see this light, and then you see a character in robes right next to it, struggling in the water, not knowing which way is up, doing cartwheels slowly in the waters. What do you do, easily?
Esley kind of looks for a minute and goes, think they're supposed to be doing somersaults in the water like that. She sets down her bread and then she dives in to go help and save the poor child.
You start
The wizard dying in
you
the
start
water.
swimming up, and Laz, you kind of orient yourself a little bit to see a dark shape just coming towards you through the water, swimming like a giant fish.
You see me in the water, and you just go like, just like, oh no.
Last little
More
bubbles of
shit.
air just come from his mouth, and like his eyes kind of start to dim, and he only sees a dark shape like hit him from the side as you start swimming as fast as you can towards the surface again. Laz and Cassian, you have a second or a couple seconds before this heroic endeavor comes to its climax. What are you guys doing at the surface as all you see is you two, an open ocean, and a sea of stars?
Can I actually roll performance before I get up there to see if I could do the cool hair flip?
Oh my god!
Since Eugene has the long
Yes.
hair and I
I'm
come out of
dying
there.
by
I
that.
can't deny you that.
Case.
I cannot die you there. Or I cannot
Can't die me.
deny you there. I can't
Thank you,
deny
thank
you there.
Thank you.
No dice,
Uh,
please.
Let's see. That'll be a 26 for hair flip.
You better than Ariel herself.
Oh,
You know?
God. I come up then as I'm looking down, watching Laz just drowned. Come up, do the hair flip. Oh. Cassian, are you okay?
Cassian's
Did you
just,
see the hair flip?
I did. It was awesome. She's just trying to clap, but every time she claps, she sinks a little bit. She just comes back up and claps some more.
At that moment, easily and Lazarus burst into the air. Laz, you take a gulp of air as you kind of come to your senses. You start spitting up water all over yourself.
How hard do I want to go on and roleplay? I do have a bottle of water.
Oh, he's committed.
We're gonna get a spit take. We're gonna get a spit take. He actually chokes.
Exactly.
Excuse me, I'm a professional, all right? And you gotta choke on command. Okay.
He's got full control of his gag reflex. Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm already wet.
Oh my god.
Oh God, this podcast is taking the wrong turn. Or the right turn if you tuned in for it.
And you are being carried by this beautifully colored mermaid siren creature in your arms, carrying you.
So why? Well, you're.
Cassian and Eugene, you see this happening.
Laz! Who's carrying you?
Honest, I don't know. Maybe I think.
I think it's a fish. I'm 90% sure that's a fish.
Oh, I don't think it's a fish.
Most
I don't
things in
think
the
it's a
ocean are
fish.
fish.
How far are they from us?
Oh, maybe it's just a few yards off.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start swimming towards them then, so I can get a closer
Actually-
look at this. At this fish.
Fish.
Is Esley still holding me?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
probably still holding you. Esley's gonna look at Lazarus and go, "That's probably the sweetest thing anyone's ever called me. Thank you."
And I'm just gonna like look at you, just gonna like realize like physical. I'm just gonna be like, oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna like push you off me.
He starts
You're a goddess,
drowning
get the fuck off.
immediately.
But also, like, start on me.
You goddess cooties.
I mean, I'm sorry, but also, oh, there's a lot of water.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Person.
Fish, technically.
Whoever you are. The fish person, whatever. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought I was gonna die again. Oh God.
Don't worry. As soon as I saw those somersaults, I knew for a fact that you didn't have a tail. So something was wrong.
God, it's another one. Yeah, I definitely don't have a tail. But seriously, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Where are? Do you,
Eugene,
I
you
don't
get
suppose
there
you
at that
know where
point.
we are?
Where? Hey, Les! Hey, man. Well, hey,
Hey.
did you see my hair flip, by the way, I did back there?
It was pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I was dying. You know
No,
me.
you weren't. This awesome lady,
After we
ma'am.
left the water, drowning after I was
She
fine.
saved you, man. She saved you. Everything's
Yeah,
good.
she did.
I mean, we were gonna save you. We were also drowning, but hey, hats off to you.
I promise I wouldn't be
For
upset anymore.
hitting the little hat thing there. I liked it a lot. It was a good light thing. Hey, what's your name, by the way?
My name is Esley.
Nice to meet you, Esley, and I'm gonna stick out my wet
Esley.
hand. I'm Eugene Danger. Nice to meet you.
She sticks out her wet hand and shakes it.
Hell yeah. Where the fuck are we, by the way?
Oh, so about that. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I'm not very familiar with where we are either, cause this is not my home.
I'm gonna be technical with you guys. Pretty sure it's the ocean. Like, I'm not like 100% sure. I'm pretty
It could
sure
be
it's
a
the
big
ocean.
lake, but yeah, like I mean, totally.
A really big
Um,
river. Like a really big river. A very slow
lagoon.
river.
It
Maybe.
was the water salty.
The water is salty.
Well, maybe
How
the
did that water
wasn't.
taste that you were drinking a
Choking
minute
on.
ago, Laz?
Don't talk to me right now.
I'm gonna look around. Do I see the landmass or where anything near us or around us?
Ooh. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
While
I
was doing that,
will.
How do you spell Esley?
Oh.
On my notes.
Okay.
Easy ILI.
I got a 15.
Easy. ILI. Okay.
Mhm.
There you go. In there too.
Okay, with your
Thanks.
15, you start looking around at the horizon. And again, it's so dark that it's hard to pick out any landmass, let alone the water a few hundred yards ahead of you. Either way, the moon is like a half moon in the sky, but generally the entire sky, you can see like stars, like constellations in the sky. But the thing that you do see is you scan from left to right, and then by the time you get to the end of your scan, you see a small ship
Oh,
that's kind of like headed generally your direction.
guys, there's a ship.
We're
I think it's-
saved!
Where?
Holy shit! I think to the north here. I think it's actually coming. I think it's coming our way. What the fuck?
And then right then, your perception flits to another direction, because you see a lightning strike, afar off.
Guys? Oh fuck! I think there's a storm coming. I see oh shit! That was a huge lightning strike. Oh fuck! We need to get on that ship.
Ship then? Question mark.
Or-
I vote ship. I don't like being in the water. It's cold and I don't like being wet. I'm not a big fan.
If we
And
get
you guys
on
are
the
wading water. It's getting tiring really fast.
if we get on the ship, then the lightning could strike us, though. Like, did we think of that? Because technically, in the water, if we swim down, we're less likely to get struck by lightning.
Nope. I'm not gonna humor that one. I'm just gonna go to the ship.
If
Nope,
you all can
I'm
hold
just-
your
nope,
breath
I'm
for
gonna
a
go- I'm
really
going to the
long
ship.
time.
How long's a really long time?
Well, I breathe underwater, so infinity.
We
Oh,
don't
yeah,
breathe
no.
underwater.
No. I could do infinity -1, but not infinity.
That's fair.
I'm gonna start very pathetically start swimming towards the
Dog
ship.
battling.
Sorry.
I do not
Yeah.
swim well. I can tread water, but I don't swim well. Oh, not a lot of pools where I'm from.
It's
How
like
far is that ship from us?
it's the breaststroke, but he always keeps his head up above water on one side.
And it's like mistimed. It's just like
What did you say, Les?
How far is that ship from us?
It's pretty far. I mean, it's just out of your field of vision, where you can make out. You only notice it because of the dark shape.
Okay.
And little orange lights that are on it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have. So it's probably maybe, I'd say maybe like half a mile off. but it looks like it's facing your direction if you wait a second. Laz starts stroking through the water towards this ship. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Guys, as much as I love your idea, Cassidy, of staying in the water, I think water attracts lightning, if I remember correctly. I read that in a book one time.
Do we need everyone to make an intelligence check?
Maybe, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
How does lightning interact with water?
Sorry, what was your name again? Ezelu?
Easily.
Sorry. We should get on that ship, guys. Cassian, Esley, Tom, Laz, excuse me. I don't know who Tom is. Laz is going that way already. I think we should follow him.
And Esley, I will say that you've been for quite some time, right? A little bit of time being hiding out. This is the first time that you've seen a ship in the area. I will say that.
I don't really have a great feeling about this, honestly speaking. Because it's only been me and the ugly fish people.
That's not a good thing either, but I think we're fucked either way, unfortunately. Do you know how to fight?
Oh, I can fight.
All right. Worst
Can
case
we
scenario,
fight?
we can. I can shoot a fireball out my fucking finger anytime.
They
I
have
want.
water. I think it
Oh
wins.
yeah, that is true. Damn, water versus fire. You're right. Listen though, we can take them. Maybe they're not. Listen, they're probably not even hostile. Let's get on the ship. We'll
I
find
don't like
out.
the probably.
If they are, we'll fuck them up. It's all good, Cass.
We barely defeated a child.
That was a robotic child. That's a different thing.
You guys almost lost to a robot baby?
Lazarus
Yeah.
is like
Complicated.
120 feet out already.
If I'm even half that, I'd be surprised.
He's actually drowning
He thinks
again.
If anybody's seen like the show Golden Boy, that clip that goes around where he's just like, "How do you like my swimming?" It's just that. Just
He's actually been in the same place the whole time. He hasn't moved any. He's just been swimming in the one place.
You guys better hurry up or I'm gonna leave you behind. Like 2 feet.
Yeah. All right, guys, come on. Let's just take a chance. Please trust me, Cassian. Please trust me, Ezreal. And Laz, you're like 3 feet away. We're on our way. Guys, come on, please. Let's just try it.
Well,
I'm following Bread Girl.
Can I roll a persuasion on them? Is that possible?
Generally no, because it's
Oh, that's
character.
right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
but
yeah. My
if they
bad,
would
bad.
like to interact with that, it is their choice.
You could try to persuade me. I'm willing to let that happen.
Great.
And if it happens to be in song, it will do better.
Eugene gets out his wet guitar, pulls it out from his back.
I feel like we every couple seconds forget we're in the ocean.
I said he pulls out his wet guitar,
He
Laz. He pours out the water from the guitar. And
We're having a
we
little
are
fireside chat in the middle of the ocean.
and we are stuck in the ocean. We're gonna get fucked either by a wave or that lightning that just struck. Let's get on the fucking boat. I would like to tote away from here. 18.
Nice.
I was sold by the rhyming, quite honestly. Like
know, I
I'm
was
very
too.
easily
Thank you,
persuaded
thank you.
here.
Thank you.
Eugene, you are trying to wade water and sing and play an instrument at the same time. You take a
I'm
level of
drowning.
exhaustion.
I'm drowning. Yeah, I'm drowning actually.
Great. So you all start swimming towards this boat. It takes you a little bit, but eventually it starts coming into view. After a few minutes, you see maybe it's not 100 feet out. The torches on its deck inform you of its wooden make and a large set of gigantic shark jaws, bone,
Fuck.
fitted on the back to make almost like an awning over the bridge. It looks like 5 individuals are strutting around the deck. And they're actually going to roll to... You guys are just swimming? Or are you trying to call out? Or what are you going to do?
I would like to just swim, but that doesn't mean the rest of the team will.
I'm down to stay
mean-
quiet. I'll stay quiet as well, the best that we can.
I'm definitely making noise. Brother, let me tell
Lee's
you
gonna
what.
think aloud.
I ain't no stealth. I was barely a swimmer. I sure as hell ain't a stealthy swimmer.
I am not stealth either. Don't worry.
I
Right,
actually
so you guys are-
-1.
Splashing and gasping.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time before the people on deck actually notice that you're coming. And you see a small gnome-looking creature kind of pacing one side, kind of glance off the side, do a double take, like kind of pull himself up on the rafters and go,
Oh.
"Oi! We got people overboard! People overboard!" And he starts running back, and you will hear another voice, "Quick, get the ropes, get the ropes!" And then another accent, another person comes in. "All right, everyone, get together! This has been a while since we've seen people. Get together, we got them! We'll save them today! For the sea dogs!" And a bunch of them start scrambling around, and you guys see ropes being launched in the air after you guys.
Okay.
Sea dogs.
I told you guys they're helpful. And Eugene's gonna try to grab a rope.
Okay. You guys each kind of grab a rope, start pulling yourselves in. And we'll actually change to the map now. Not that we're
Ooh.
getting into an encounter, but just so that you kind of know what you're climbing onto.
Roll initiative.
that
We're
one.
about to
Roll
get our ass
initiative.
kicked here.
I called it.
Yeah.
As
Roll
Lee's-
initiative.
As Esley's climbing, she's like, "Yay, they're not the ugly fish people. Hopefully they're nice."
They aren't. You start climbing aboard. You see two gnomes that actually look very, very similar to one another, with very light beards and a blue bandana. You see what looks like a human, dark-skinned person with a big red bandana. You see a half-elf with large white salt and pepper chaps, and slicked back hair. And then you see what looks like a large leonin creature, like a lion person with very grayed out fur and one eye patch that's the color of gold, and what's obviously a captain's hat on its head. And as they're throwing it out, you hear that this leonin character goes, "Quick, pull yourself to the boat. We can only do so much work for you."
To be fair, all you did was throw out ropes. That's not as much work as climbing.
I'm not
Seems to be
complaining.
swimming. Then just hang on then, as he starts pulling you one by one onto the deck. All of you guys still sopping wet. I need, since you've been swimming all this time, I need all of you guys to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ooh.
Hopefully I remember.
I got a natural 1, so that's a 2.
Can I pat
Hopefully
Cassian on the
Okay.
back and say everything's gonna be okay and throw
Oh,
some
God.
bardic inspiration
Why?
towards her?
She just fucking collapses on the deck the second she gets up.
Uh-huh.
Don't.
Okay, to be fair.
It's gonna burn my
No, okay. I will say,
inspiration.
Esley, you don't need a roll. You
Ignore me.
are natural adept at swimming. You're fine.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if it was from going from the fin to the legs, I could see that maybe, but
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
okay.
Let's see, Eugene,
We'll call
what
that
did
a
you roll?
practice throw.
I burned my inspiration. I got a 20.
Oh, okay, okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
And Lazarus.
That's a 19. Good buddy.
Oh, we all gotta flex our good rolls, aren't we?
I mean, I technically got worse than
Wizard
you.
making a big con save, like.
Mhm. Cassian, you are so tired. Esley actually had to help you out towards the end of that because you take, since it's a natural 1, you take 2 levels of exhaustion, which again, going into 1D&D rules, every exhaustion point is a -1 to every roll that you make.
Oh, right. 18 then.
Buddy.
Yeah, so you rolled an 18, and then I think Eugene instead of 20 is 19. So just
Yeah,
remember.
19, excuse
I
me.
literally
Yeah.
But you
have a
guys-
sticky note that's in my dice tray looking at me when I said that out loud.
Beautiful, perfect. And all you guys are flop onto the deck, and you get to see the ship kind of for all its glory. You see like tables set up again, the small burning lights of the candles, and a menagerie of different alcoholic drinks that have been obviously consumed. Card games on the tables as they were possibly doing something of that, and then they all kind of got up and helped you in this moment. But that's what you see is you're gasping for breath and letting your muscles rest as you're face down or up on the deck now.
Oh. Oh,
Are you guys all right?
Oh.
Seems like you guys were swimming for a while.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. Am I all right?
He's okay.
As like she
He's
tapped him on the
okay.
back, like there.
Here, this'll chat it right up. And yeah, Lazarus, you feel a cold bit of a bottle go to your mouth and alcohol just being poured down your throat.
He's drowning! He's
He's
drowning!
drowning.
There you go. That'll make you feel better as he pulls you up and pats your back really hard a couple times. A big lion paw.
Just kill me! Kill me and take the torture!
He's getting waterboarded with alcohol and then just beats.
Eugene's jumping up and down. Me next! Me next!
He goes over to you, Eugene. All right, this will make you feel better. And he just up and wide, puts it in, and just dumps your head back.
Eugene's loving it.
This will take the edge off, I swear.
Oh.
Esley is watching the captain, but only because he is a lion and she just doesn't want to be eaten.
Fair.
That's fair. Very sharp teeth.
Thank you, Captain. I assume you're a captain by that beautiful fucking big ass hat you got there.
I'm pretty sure he would be a captain.
Of course, of course.
Ooh.
And wait, sorry, where are my manners? And he looks over at the dark-skinned human. He goes, "Hey, Tough Gems, go get a towel for our visitors." He goes, "Oh, yes, sir." And he runs off and into a door, basically at the front of toward the front of the ship, down into a second layer.
Oh, hey, Captain, Eugene Danger. I put up my wet hand, and I shake his hand if he'll take it.
Yeah, he'll take your hands like, "Nice to meet you, Eugene Danger. My name is Captain Goldpatch. At your service."
Captain Goldpatch. Whoa, that's a badass name, Captain. Where you hailing from?
Well, all over the place. The sea itself, if I might add. I'd like to say that I've been sailing all my life, even in my youth. I was born in the sea, and I will die in it as well.
Can cats swim?
Not very well, but it seems like you got paid attention in school. I prefer to sail on it than swim in it, if you get my drift.
Drift. Get it? Because you
You
drift
do
into
get-
the sea.
yeah. You're good at
Yes,
this,
we're gonna be a
Captain.
lot of puns on this ship if you're gonna get along.
Let's just get them all out.
Oh, I'll do this all night, dude.
Oh.
All right, well, we'll get to introductions for the rest of you. But again, my name's Captain Goldpatch. Nice to meet you. Tough Gems just went downstairs. We have Silver Jaws, and he looks at the half elf with the what did I call it? Hair on the side of the chin. Then he points over at the
beard.
the button chops. Thank you. Then he looks over at the two gnomes, and he goes, "That one's Farrell Johnson, and that one's Sly Johnson. They're twins, if you didn't realize it already. All right, introductions, go."
Castian, alive-ish, and here, and hi.
Cian.
I'll get up. I'll stumble up onto my feet, and then I'm going to flick the rim of my hat, and then you hear like a blow dryer, just like, and a bunch of air comes down out of the hat, just like as I cast prestidigitation to dry myself.
Love it.
Thanks. I think I'm Lazarus Fallfeather, wizard, and thank you for being here, I guess, and then take us out of the ocean.
Look at that. We got the spellcaster ready to introduce himself by that nature. Well, good to have you, spellcaster.
Spells are my name, and casting is my game, as
Nope.
I say.
Castian's my
sometimes.
name.
Right.
I'm not sorry. I warned you.
Yeah, please, yeah. It's great.
Oh, nice to meet y'all. And him kind of sitting down to be at your level to talk to you now gets up, and he actually grabs Lazarus to help him up. Lazarus, you feel forcibly you put on your feet. Everyone, come over and sit down. We'll get to know over each other with a group of cards. And you can see that there are some chairs, but also just some crates that have been pulled up to the table, and people have been sitting on the crates as chairs. As he gets to the table, he's got, right, everybody pull up a seat. It's not long we have visitors randomly in the sea, but I would like to know what you're doing here.
Mostly we were swimming, but now we're kind of sitting.
You know, it's funny. I could ask the same question. What am I doing here? What are we doing here? I don't know. This is a mist. Have you seen any pink mist around?
Never had light eyes on pink mist before, no.
You, Esley? Oh.
No, you guys, I thought were flying without
Oh,
wings.
Esley, you have, absolutely. That's how you got here.
Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. She got intimidated by the lion. She misremembered.
Unless you're
no,
trying
yes,
to lie.
really?
Unless you're trying to lie to him. You have.
She's like, oh, wait, no. Yeah, the cotton candy thing, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Cotton candy thing. Great, yes. Yeah, the pink stuff.
Yeah.
So you're here for cotton candy.
I would absolutely be here for cotton. Do you have cotton candy?
We do not have cotton candy.
I am
I'm sorry, lass.
instantly not interested anymore. You may continue with your boring conversation.
I heard really great things about this cotton candy. Oh, man.
It's delicious. I've had it.
It can't
Let me
be
tell
better
you,
From
than
what I know
Brenda.
about cotton candy is that it dissolves in water. Not
It
really
does.
something you put on a ship.
So you're saying
Fair,
there could
Captain.
be cotton candy around, but we can't find it because it keeps dissolving. So we have to fight the water. I
I'm down
understand.
for this.
He
Yes!
kind of like gets a
That's the
quizzical
advantage.
look on his face.
I
Right.
just look at him and shrug. And just like, I don't know. Yeah, they're. I guess while they're doing that, I'm gonna get a little flash in the eye, and I'm gonna look at my arm, as I just remembered. You know,
Oh,
two
God.
is a coincidence,
Oh.
3 is a pattern.
Yep.
What's it say this
it say?
time?
You look on your arm, and there is a tattoo of a few words that says, "The Fey blood will consume the sea's heart."
That sounds intense.
That's how we
The
get our
Fey
cotton
blood
candy.
will consume the sea's heart.
Faye, I'm
What's
guessing
that there
F-E-Y,
on your arm?
Right?
Huh?
Faye is an F-E-Y, yeah.
F-E-Y, Fey blood. Mm-hmm.
The Fey blood will consume the sea's
Sea's
heart,
heart.
you said? The
Correct.
Sea's heart. Okay.
So
Eugene
this,
reads it 4 times.
the Fae knows how to get the cotton candy. You remove the water, and then you got the cotton candy. I'm down with this.
Aye, we got to think on our hands, boys. He kind of looks around. One of the gnomes just kind of, the two gnomes like look at each other. Aye, Captain. Yes.
Listen, Captain Eugene Danger, once again, nice to meet you. How long you've been sailing? I know you meant your whole life, but like today or like the last few days, a month, like how long you been out to sea?
Good question. He kind of gets up and he turns around and he kind of gets almost like solemn for a second as he goes to the edge of the ship and he looks out into the storm. And he goes, "Something was recently stolen from me. I intend to get it back. You see, our crew, we are strong ones. We recently beat a gamble of death. And because of that, we wish to enact revenge on the dealers."
What was stolen from you?
That's a good question. Perhaps after a night of drinking and dancing, I might tell you my deep and darkest secrets.
Oh, you want a drink, baby? I'll drink you under the table right now.
And he kind of gets a big, wide, toothy, sharp grin on his face as he again comes over, pulls up a chair. He goes, "All right, who all of you likes 3-decker Dragon Ante?"
I would love to learn what the fuck that is. I'm
Really?
ready to
I'm
play.
in the same boat.
I'm
Literally.
like 100% throughout that whole moment. I'm just like, oh God. But then I 3 Dragonante. I used to play that when I was a kid.
Oh, is it not a drink?
Oh, I thought it was bread.
It's a card game.
Oh.
I believe, yeah.
I can't
Hey,
get
but
drunk on that.
every game is a drinking game if you drink to it.
I like this
Goddamn
cat!
I'll try a
Yeah,
drink.
me-
I don't think I've had a foamy drink before.
All right, and then at that point, Tough Gems kind of comes out of the door, and he hands towels over to you guys, and then the captain again comes behind him and goes, "All right, let's see, Farrell Johnson, you go get us more drinks." "Hi, Captain." As the gnome kind of goes downstairs and to bring out more bottles of wine and ale and whatever else he can find. Basically, this game, you'll have 5 D12s to
Ooh.
determine your hand, right? So each participant, including the dealer, places an opening bet, so you got to pay money, and then you roll 5 D12s to determine your hand. Starting to the left of the dealer, in-game, and continue clockwise, each participant reveals one of their die rolls. This is repeated twice more, and then on the second and third round, each participant can raise their bet before revealing the next dice roll. So the other participants have 3 options to match, bet, or raise, etc. Or you can fold, of course. And then at the last bit, each participant who hasn't folded totals their die rolls, and the highest total wins. Very simple. Winner becomes the dealer.
Okay.
Very
All right.
simple, he says, as I'm completely lost.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds
So maybe-
great.
He kind of, after he explains that, he goes, "All right, well, maybe a simple game then. We'll start with 3 cards. So everyone get a D12,
Okay.
All right.
D12.
right?
Gotcha.
D12,
I can follow that.
and you might want to write them down, but roll them 3 times,
All right.
and then write down each number.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
And those are the number of cards that you get, right? And then basically have your total in mind. Okay? Now, if you think you have the highest, then you get to bet, right? And then if you have the highest by the end, you'll win the pot. And then Captain Gold Patch, he goes, "All right, I'll start the bet. We'll keep it simple again. 1 gold," as he reaches into a pocket, pulls out a gold, and places it on the table. Now you can either match it, or you can raise it. But I will reveal my first number to be 10.
Ooh.
I would like
Okay.
to fold.
I like the fold pretty please.
Cassian
Eugene
folds. Then
steps
we'll
up.
go to Eugene.
Eugene steps up with a smirk on his face, reaches into his coat pocket. "I've never strayed away from a bet, kitty kitty." And flips the coin onto the table. Gold coin onto the
All
table.
right, now reveal your first card or your first number.
How about an 11? Ha ha ha!
Oh, an 11. Tricky. All right. The mermaid, whatever you are. Esley, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna call or are you gonna raise?
I want to fold, please.
We got another
Fold
folder.
team! Yay!
All right, Lazarus, you're up.
Gonna have like a small smile on his face. I'll call.
All right, a call it
do I-
is.
Oh. And do I reveal a number, by the way, now?
You do.
Yeah, I'll reveal a 4.
Ooh.
You might be bluffing. Everyone be paying attention. We get to see how Lazarus plays this game. And then he goes, "All right, for the next round, I will put in 2 gold pieces for a total of 3. And I will reveal my next number to be a 4.
You guys are twinsies.
All right,
Yeah, I guess
since
so.
the others
I
have
guess I
folded,
are.
Eugene, what number are you? Are you going to call it first or raise it?
Oh, Captain, my captain. I call it, my friend. And
What does
throw
it
down
call?
3 more gold pieces. I'm gonna reveal a 5.
All right, got a total of 16. Tricky, might be a hard one to beat. Lazarus.
And again, just another round. You see, Laz is just in a slightly better mood than maybe since you've met him. Honestly,
I've actually
like,
never
he
seen him
seems-
smile.
You've never seen him like not panicked in some way until this moment. And I'm gonna, I'll call with a 6.
All right. 2 out of 6 and 4. So we got a total of 10. I'm thinking I can still beat you. So going on our 4th round, I will put in 5 gold pieces. And I will reveal 5.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Eugene. Just. This is why I love gambling. It's my favorite hobby. I'm gonna put 30 gold pieces on the table.
30 gold pieces.
30
Okay.
gold pieces. And I flip over a 10.
Okay. We flip over a 10. Oh, that one is hard to beat. Lazarus, what are you going to do?
I'll call.
Oh. Hell yeah.
And I'll flip over a 12.
Oh boy.
Nice.
That
I have
would
no
be...
idea. I haven't kept track at all.
No, you didn't win. You
Didn't win.
He goes, sorry, that's gonna have to give it over. Normally we
Yeah, that's
don't
fine.
reveal the last number in our last bet, but I thought it'd be interesting to pull one over on you. So it looks like you're 30. Let's see, 30 plus the 3 plus the 2, 35 gold pieces. We'll be going to our friend Eugene here, and you also get 10 gold pieces from me.
Perfect. And I pat the cat on the back and I say, listen, quitters never win and winners never quit. You ready for another round?
Yes, but then again, losers are the one that drinks! And out comes the gnome with a bunch of bottles. He goes, all right, all you folders, all you losers, take a shot!
Yes!
As everyone takes one.
Oh no.
I don't want to win. This is great.
And so he
All
makes the face.
Perhaps one more game, and then we'll turn to festivities, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds good.
everyone draw your cards. So roll again. We're gonna keep it short again. We're gonna do another 3.
All right.
Remember, we're doing 2 bets, and then the last one is just gonna be revealed.
Okay.
All right. Now, this time, Eugene is the one that starts as he is the dealer, because he won the last round. So you start us off with the betting, Eugene.
Oh, you can bet I'll bet any day, partner. And I put down 2 gold pieces, flip over my card, and it's a 1.
Interesting. Castian, you're up.
I will match whatever gold pieces he did, because I don't remember.
2.
And
gold
2!
pieces.
I didn't know how much I'm going to go broke. Thank you. And I will reveal a 6.
Okay. Leslie, you're up.
So I don't have gold, but I have seashells. Will that work?
Go
Does
drink.
anyone want to lend her some gold?
I'll trade you. How many seashells did you say? And do you sell them by the shore?
Do you want 10?
10 seashells for 3 gold.
I'll take it.
Deal.
All right. Are you calling Folden or Raisin?
I'm gonna tell you right now, she does not remember how this game is played. So she's just gonna go.
It's perfect.
She's just gonna take her 3. She's just gonna plop it, and she goes, "I got a 9."
All right, a 9. That's pretty good. And you said you just put down the 2 gold or all 3?
He put down all 3 because she doesn't know what she's doing.
And she's rising. All right. I'll call it. I'll put 3 down. And I got a 10.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
All right. Lazarus.
Again, you see him just kind of like stuck for a moment, kind of like staring halfway into nothing for a moment. And then he's just gonna say, yeah, I'll call it, with a 2.
2. The call is 3.
No, I'm sorry, my number is 2. I don't care what the call is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I gotcha. I'm sorry. I misheard.
No, sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah. I call. My number is. I have a 2, and then I call for your.
All right, round 2. Eugene, start it off.
Eugene slams his drink on the table and goes, God damn it! You always gotta raise them when they least expect it! 5 gold pieces! And I flip a 12 over.
5 gold pieces. All right. This one's going to be a hard one. Castian.
I will. You said 5?
5!
I will match it! And I will reveal an 8.
Ooh.
All right. And then, Esley, it seems like you're all in. So we're going to separate the pots for you.
Oh, thank you.
But I assuming you're still in.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and reveal your card.
I also have an 8.
Woo! We're twinsies!
Twinsy!
All right. And I'll match it as well. 5 gold pieces in the pot. And my next number is a 2. Lazarus.
This is fun. I'll call. Whatever the number is, and I have a 2.
My game. I don't think you'll be winning next round. You might want to fold. What's the game you're playing at?
This game. It's having fun.
Laz, I haven't seen you... Dude, I haven't seen you happy like this, honestly, ever. Hi, you having fun, man?
Yeah, I think I am.
Take another drink, pal.
Drink.
No, I'm good. No,
Do the
no.
drink!
You can have
I,
my
I,
foamy
I'd
drink.
rather.
Can I chug
I,
Esley's strawberry drink if she's giving it out?
Sure.
Yes!
Esley hands Cassie her drink. Here you go. It's too bitter for me.
What are you gonna do, Les?
I will drink. I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we're going to reveal our last cards and the total. My total is 23. With an 11 being my last number.
Ooh. Shit. 23, you say, huh?
What do you, Gene? What'd you get?
Oh, damn. You know, it always sucks to be a winner. And I throw down a 12 for a total of 25.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, I'll drink to that. And he does a big shot. Castian! Can you beat it?
I only had a 10, so that's a total of 24. But I will happily drink more!
Esley, could you save the day?
Well, my grand total's a 22 because I got a 5, so probably not. And she just
Oh,
goes
close.
ahead and she slides her other drink over to Cassie.
And lass, unless you cast one of your darndest spells to win, I don't think it's happening.
No. My last number is a 4 for a total of 8.
Well, Eugene, it seems like you got a knack for this game. Here, you take the pot, 35 gold pieces.
Ah, damn, I should have gave you more for those seashells you sell by the shore.
Oh, I got more.
Oh, perfect. We'll play later then. Man, that was a fun game. Holy shit. Hi, Captain. Listen, I've beat you twice. We as a group have now beaten you together. Out of spirit, man. Talk to me. Where have you been? Tell me your stories of the sea. I gotta know. And I put out my drink to clink it to him.
And he clinks it again. He's like, well, before we do that, I'm going to see if you're as good a dancer as you are good a gambler. Everyone up! And you see Tough Gems over in the corner pull out a banjo, and he starts playing on that thing like crazy. One of the gnomes pulls out a tambourine and starts hitting it against his leg, albeit very begrudgingly. Seems like this is not one of his favorite things to do. The half elf with the sideburns pulls out a flute and starts playing the flute as the captain gets up, does a little pose, and starts doing like a little jig.
Oh,
Who's joining in?
I will,
joining.
but Cassian's
joining.
drunk as shit, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
The best
I'm
dancer
joining in.
gets a bottle all to themselves.
She's definitely joining in.
All right, those of you joining in the dance, go ahead and make a performance check for me. Then Lazarus, what are you doing?
Okay.
I'm going to not dance, but I'm going to actually step back, for a moment. Kind of I'm going to take just a couple seconds to myself, just kind of like take a breath, and then I'm going to cast Major Image. To create, basically fill out their band with floating instruments of different, lutes, flutes, drums, all sorts of things. I am going to, from my book, it's going to flip open as it projects these images, projects these instruments out of it. They start out as loose drawings, and then they kind of float, and then all these instruments, and then above Captain Goldpatch, an orb, like a golden orb, appears and shines a light, like a spotlight, like a dancer spotlight on top of him.
Oh,
And I'm just,
badass.
I'll just run tech for the.
He's gonna roll with advantage for that.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh.
Guys, don't worry, just walk out there.
As you spotlight a spotlight right on him, and the menagerie of different instruments just pop up out of nowhere. These pages of drawings turning into actual things. The cacophony of sound rings out throughout the night air as all of you guys feel immediately imbued with magical music. And immediately he goes, "Ha! Out here for the spellcaster! Ha
Huzzah!
kind of like sheepishly and then I'm gonna be like, go.
Okay, then the rest of you guys joining into jig.
I'm joining in the jig.
Yep.
Joining.
Okay, explain what you guys are doing, and then tell us what you got. Sorry, Laz, would you do one more thing?
If they want to describe what they're doing first.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll follow up with them.
Great.
Cassian
what
is
are you
just
doing?
spinning in a circle. And I got a 14. So she's just loving every second of it. This is not a jig at all. They're just spinning.
As she walks out, by the way, for game rule stuff, I am constantly reusing malleable illusions to constantly change this major image. As she walks out, every step she takes, flowers and grass start sprouting out
That's
from the floor.
awesome.
Ooh.
And then as she's spinning, vines grow out of the ground and spiral around her, and then splay out with a rainbow of flowers that then burst from the vines and kind of frame her as she spins and dances.
That's so cool.
That's so
I love
badass.
that.
She's too drunk to
Cassian,
know
you
this
get
show.
you get inspiration.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably
You can
nothing
use it-
helpful.
You can use it on this roll, or you can use it for later.
I will save it for later.
Okay, Eugene, what are you doing?
Eugene's coming out with the music and just looks over at Laz, gives him a wink. and just goes out there. Dun, 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 dun. He's like, hands are moving up and down, and he's like spinning around, doing a little flip here and there, and that's a 22.
As he
Ooh.
walks out, like at a rock concert, you know, the pyrotechnist like on his sides as he goes out, and then there's going to be like a ring of fire that shows up around his feet wherever he ends up, and then as smoke billows, it rises up into the sky. It's like a sort of dark purplish hue, and then it changes into Eugene's face as he like sticks his tongue out like Kiss style, and then like two smoky arms like give devil horns on hanging up above him.
Eugene immediately looks back and goes, ah! And then just starts like pulls out his guitar as well and just starts jamming with the ghost figure.
The gnome like drops his tambourine and just like looks up in awe. You have inspiration if you want to use it for this roll or save it for later.
Oh yeah! I'm saving it for later.
Yes.
Okay. Esley, what are you doing?
She's basically just stepping from side to side with some little hops, and she's got some of her skirt in between her fingertips, and she's just, you know, do. She's not very graceful because she doesn't really use her two left feet most of the time until she got a 10.
Okay. And then Les?
As she dances out, right, you start seeing like pools of water start coming out from the floor as well, and they start swirling into like a stream, and that stream becomes like a whirlpool. From the whirlpool, like bubbles start coming out from under her and start surrounding her, and in those bubbles are like floating like musical notes that are sort of dancing and spinning along with her, and you actually hear a little bit adding this in, each time they walk out a new instrument gets added to the song. So with Castian it's a flute, with Eugene it's a backup guitar, with Esley it is it's like a soft lyre.
I like
And you see
that.
and you see the gnome go ha 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 and start going up and popping the bubbles. Anytime he pops it, a big like of that note like pops out.
It's like the little music notes that you hear in like Minecraft. It's like ding,
Exactly. Esley, you have inspiration if you want to use it for this roll or save it for later.
I will save it for later.
Okay. And then as you guys are dancing, you guys are dancing phenomenally. Comparatively to maybe some previous things. Maybe it's just the magic of the night. Maybe it's all the stress that you've had up until this point, and maybe just kind of letting it go. But the captain is jigging with a natural 20 because of the inspiration that he got. He is jigging, and each time he takes a step, like the light above him, like strobe lights, right? Like the green, blue, purple, and reflects off of his eye patch. You know, it's at one point it's like black light, and then his whole form is like the grays in his fur like lights up, and it's awesome. So Lazarus, go ahead and take an inspiration for yourself as well.
Yeah.
As you guys are dancing for quite a while, and then that as it kind of mellows down, as the banjo starts playing more like melody, like slow down music, he goes, all right, if any of you are couples, now's the time to dance together, if you'd like.
Ooh.
Why does Eugene look like he's
Eugene?
contemplating every person right now?
Eugene is looking around. I'm gonna go up to the captain and see if he'll slow dance with me. As I put my hand down, I go, Captain, may I?
My heart belongs to someone else, but I will humor you. And he reaches up with a big paw, and he stands like maybe 1.5 feet taller than you.
I'm 6'5". Jesus
But he gets up
Christ.
and starts dancing. Yeah, he's like, no, I'd say if you're 6'5", he's 7'5", so maybe just a foot taller than you.
Okay. Whew. You know, I start dancing with the captain. He's holding my hips, and I'm just swaying with him.
You see the twins, the twin gnomes, just kind of like at first just kind of start swaying back, and they look at each other. And they put their arm around each other and just kind of listen to the music and start swaying.
As Eugene and Goldpatch start dancing together, the fire and smoke from his and Goldpatch's ball merge, and the golden ball turns into like a giant, like flaming molten ball of gold, and it like starts dripping like melting gold. That is warm. It's not hot. It's not scalding hot, but it is warm as it like drip, drip, drip,
Dope.
and you see like each time it hits the floor, you hear like a metallic little ding, bing, bing, and it just like
I need art of this. This is
This is amazing. Eugene's crying. No, I'm just kidding. He's in slow dance.
He goes in for a kiss.
Yeah.
Gets on his
First it's
tiptoes.
the old man, now it's the lion pirates.
Eugene just falls in love too easily.
He hasn't
does.
slow danced since his wife died, and like he just is like in the
Aw.
moment, just holds the lion just a little closer today.
Okay, I'm actually gonna roll on that. And he kind of reaches down. He goes, "Don't worry, I've lost a loved one too. I understand. Hold me close." And he kind of spins you around and puts you into a dip.
Oh! Eugene's hair
The
goes back.
ball explodes into a golden firework, like
Eugene's wet again. No, I'm just kidding.
There it is. Full circle. Cass, I don't want to move on. Cassian and Esley, are you doing anything during the slow dance moment?
I was going to continue spinning at the exact same cadence that totally does not match the slow dance song.
Esley?
Esley kind of waits for Cassian to slow down a little, and she taps her on the shoulder, and she goes, "Hey, what they're doing looks kind of fun. Do you want to dance together?"
I would like to grab her and drag her out, and then we dance. But we have. I want to grab both your hands, and we
Still
just
spinning.
spin. Yeah, that's our dance. We just spin.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You read my mind.
the vines and the grass and the water blend together in a sort of spiral, and then there is a kind of burst of like a fine mist, and you see that all the flowers and vines have changed into water lilies and oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. The flat green
Lily
plants that sit
pads?
on water.
Lily pad?
Lily pads, yeah. So like lily pads, and then like some cat tails, like all these kind of aquatic water plants, as it kind of like surrounds the two of them at their feet as the water kind of pours to the side and the mist rises above.
That is so cute.
Love it.
I love that.
So cute. And then at one point, you could see that, again, the music's starting to die down even from that as everyone's kind of getting tired. As the sweat kind of comes. It is a warm night. Kind of perspirates on all of you guys, especially those of you who are spinning around in circles. For
And very
this
drunk.
entire time. And very drunk and very dizzy. There was a moment where you guys are like spinning around, and then the half elf with the sideburns like reaches over and grabs your collar and pulls you from like teetering over the side.
Just slowly spinning off.
You should go this way, please.
Whenever it ends,
Yes,
if it's coming to a close, let me.
it is.
Okay. Let me do my thing. The gold, the fire, the water, and the plants are all going to then, as the song comes to its final crescendo, as everything is going together, it's all going to swirl together again, just like through, like in the, like on the floor, and then it is going to then kind of like ferro fluid, if you ever seen that. It's going to go up the mast of the ship, as it kind of like gets sucked up into that, and then it's going to go straight up off the top, past the crow's nest, out the top, and it's going to explode into a variety of fireworks at different colors, of sizes, of shapes, circles and triangles and squares and all sorts of stars and moons and flowers and flame icons and hearts and just all these different shapes and colors as it kind of, and it just, and then fades into kind of like a shimmer as it falls.
And kind of everyone at this point just kind of looks up to watch this show, and there is silence for a second, just kind of taking in the night. And then the captain goes, "Mike, you guys are going to be a drug that's hard to wake up from." That was quite the best night I've had in a while. We need to get a spellcaster on board. Well, you did your part. I assume we can do ours. You're welcome to stay on the ship. Hey, seems like you guys are above board. If you'd like to stay for a while, I don't see that being a problem. We've come to lose a few of our crew. It'd be time to replace it.
How did you lose your crew, though?
That was a couple of things. Yes. And again, he kind of goes up to the edge and stares out at the storm, which is still brewing, but still far away off. And he goes, "Well, you see, there was a sea plague. A plague that came and, well, a lot of us fell ill and did not recover from it. Us here are the lucky few. And then we were bombarded in our weakened state by a couple of those fish people." And he points out to the storm. And he goes, "They show something quite precious to me." And he actually reaches up and he pulls out what looks like a gem on a necklace that he has on his chest. And he pulls it and he kind of pulls it out and holds it close. It's, from what you guys see, it looks like a bright blue gemstone, about the size of a quail's egg, on a necklace. And he holds it and he goes, "I intend to get that back." So that's how some of us died.
And the others?
The fish people.
The fish people.
The fish people and the sea plague.
Oh, it was two. I thought the fish people brought this. Okay, I'm drunk, so I understand
If
now.
they did, I'd have more reason to kill them off, don't you think?
Can we go? What do the fish people look like?
Monstrous creatures. Fins as sharp as blades. Skin as dark green as swamps.
They're
And
ugly.
teeth that'll tear your face off.
They're very ugly.
You know what I'm talking about. Take it away. How much should we fear these horrid creatures?
They're very, very dangerous. I thought they were nice because, siren with fish people, ocean buddies, yay. But the moment that I approached them for help, they attacked me outright, and I barely escaped them. I've avoided them ever since. They're just awful, dangerous people.
Jesus. When did they attack you?
It was right after I landed. I was trying to get my surroundings and realized as I was in the water, I was sort of in a weird box of sorts. Like, I kept hitting a wall, but I could see past the wall, if that makes sense. Like, I kept seeing more ocean and more skies, and just nothing. So I spotted them and thought, oh, hey, maybe they know what's going on here. Maybe they know why I can't swim further. Or maybe they have a lead on, like, where I am, or my sister, even. So that's when I approached them, and that's when it got ugly rather quickly.
You got taken away from your family.
Well, I mean, I was already disowned because of my sister, but yeah.
And there was a wall.
Sorry to hear that.
As
Yeah.
well? While you were trying to swim, you couldn't swim past it, like, to get out?
It was like a great diameter of about 50 feet. That's I know. That's the only math I know. It's the only math I
50
know.
feet does not seem that far.
No.
Were you there for our conversation? I feel like you weren't there for our conversation.
Esley's terrible at space.
She
She's
is.
not great
It's
at
fake.
it.
She's not great at it. She's not. She's not.
Let's say there was an invisible wall. It was much larger than 50 feet.
Eugene's thinking about how I can get around 50 feet really easily. No.
Regardless, no matter what I tried, no matter how far down I swam, I just couldn't get past it. I just kept bumping into it. So I gave up.
Did you try swimming through the sky?
If I could jump high enough, I definitely would have tried.
You just keep the swimming motion, but go through the sky.
It's a lot easier said than done.
It is very easy said, yeah.
Yes. Probably didn't help with all the bread that I took with me, but I don't think bread weighs that much.
Captain, have you ever seen this wall that Esley's talking about? I mean, you said you've been in this sea for your whole life. Have you lived in this sea specifically?
I mean, I admit that these waters seem a little unfamiliar to me, but I've never been across a wall before. Been able to traverse the sea as easily as any, I imagine.
Lads, what kind of wall could there be that's like blocking this? Sounds like some sort of like magical spell shit that's like blocking us in here.
Honestly, I don't know. I would have to look at it, at the invisible wall. That sounds stupid. I'll have to get closer to it. To see. I mean, I don't know how a lot of this stuff works, to be honest. And like, I want to. As yes, I'll walk closer. I kind of want to like inspect these people that we've come across.
Okay.
And like, hope maybe get like a closer look. Just to see if there's like anything weird about them, like I don't know, gears or pistons.
I can
Go
be
ahead.
bait. I can be bait.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Technically, if we
That a
just
perception.
threw them in the water, if anyone sizzled, then we would know.
That's gonna be a 21.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
I got that intelligence, baby. What can I say?
You do have that intelligence. As you're kind of talking, and you're looking for gears or pistons, or even keeping your ear out for anything mechanical, you look at each of these individuals, and now that you're kind of close, even talking to the captain, you kind of squint your eyes, and then you move side to side. They're transparent. You can see through the captain. Just a
It's
little
like
bit. You wouldn't have
just a
noticed
little
it,
bit.
but just a little bit you can see through the captain.
Fucking magic shit again. Okay, that's fine.
His smile
Um,
leaves him again. I see the same Laz that I've seen this whole time.
The happiness is fleeting. He's gone.
Yeah.
It is.
Actually, he keeps his cool.
Mm.
It's kind of like, oh wow, it's a nice nice coat. Where'd you have it made?
My wife made it. My late
Oh,
wife.
sweet.
Yes.
For any special occasion?
My captaincy. When I became captain, she thought it fit to make me a nice coat.
Oh Wonderful, wonderful. That's really nice. What were you before you were a captain? Were you just like another sailor or something?
Right, a sailor. Again, I was sailing since I was born. I was born on the sea, and I shall die on the sea. And unfortunately, that means dying from a loss of my loved ones as well. I miss
I
him.
understand the feeling.
I do miss him. But anyways, we're getting down after a great night. I know the sun's getting up in a few hours. Perhaps we get some rest before it does.
That sounds like a great idea.
Where can we?
I'm exhausted, quite literally.
Where can we sleep, Captain?
On the floor beneath us, we got plenty of hammocks. Again, lots of crew members that, well, we've been missing. So just take your pick of some bunks. Just avoid the ones that seem to have stuff gathered around them.
All right. Any? Do you have a private quarter that maybe we can hang out in? You know, just we got a lot of stuff, and we don't want to like bombard your crew and maybe mix something up, or you know.
The only
fuck
private
around.
quarter is my own quarters, and unfortunately I'll be taking that for myself. As you know, captain's perks.
Well, I mean, just a suggestion, but I mean, since this is our first time on your ship, I mean, maybe we could sleep in there tonight instead. And I am gonna cast suggestion on the captain.
Brother, you are barking up trees that are too tall to climb, my
You
friend.
are.
That
You
is
best hope that this lands, dude.
Oh, shit.
That is the first time we've broke Riker on this.
Let's see. It's a wisdom saving
Come on.
throw of 15 on this one.
Alrighty. Wisdom save 15.
Yeah, let me just double check everything. A suggestion. Course of action can continue for the entire duration of 8 hours.
That's enough for a long rest.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't think there's any other things here with it.
As you cast suggestion, what does this look like? Is there any physical thing that happened, or just explain what happens with your suggestion?
Yeah,
spell?
so when Eugene casts suggestion, normally he goes up to the creature, puts his hand on their shoulder, and just kind of cozies up a little bit. You know, it's listen, it's our first time on your boat. It'd be cool if we could, you know, hang out in the captain's quarters. You know what I mean?
You're right. That would be a great idea.
And I pat him on the back and I go, I love you, man. I knew
And
I'd
we
get
love
along
you
with
too.
you.
I say, with new visitors, we haven't been visitors a while, but that's the thing. If you stay in my quarters, then that means you're basically part of the crew. I'll be hanging out with the rest of me crew underneath. You make yourselves at home, and we'll see you in the morning.
Come on, guys, we got the captain's quarters. And I wink at Laz again.
You hear one of the other crew members. He goes, are you sure, sir, that they'll be in your quarters?" He says, "That's right. Is that going to be all fine with you, sir?" And he goes, "Yes, that is fine with me. Yes. It'd be good to bunk with you, Captain."
That's what she said.
That's what I thought. Everyone downstairs. As they go down the stairs to the bunks downstairs.
That's it, guys. Eugene's done for the night. He's done the best he can. Get ready for some bardic inspiration.
Mind controlling the people that help us. Hell yeah. Love it.
He loves it. He's going to snoop around the captain's quarters now when he gets in there.
Okay.
See what he can find.
You guys get inside the captain's quarters, and it is nice, right?
Yeah.
You got sheets that are laid in like gold and reds and blues. You have some night lamps. You have a whole wardrobe full of different kinds of clothes. You have what looks like a big treasure chest that's in there. And you also see a skeleton on the bed. that has the head of a lion.
Bruh.
Is that his
Bruh,
wife?
it's his wife.
Oh,
it's for sure his wife.
God.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Oh, fuck, guys. It looks like this bed's taken.
And you were
No, I'm just
cozying
kidding.
up with him. This
No, I'm
is
just
a
kidding.
red flag.
And at that point, it's
This is
at
gonna be
that
something
point where
that's
you
seared
kind
in
of
my
see.
memory forever. So thanks.
At that point, you kind of see out the back window that there is light starting to show from sunrise in the distance. But the cabin is yours.
Eugene turns around and locks us in, as he likes to do.
Please don't laugh after you lock us in.
Fuck, guys. Okay, so, all right, this is our quarter for 1-8. Like, we've got, like, that captain's cool with us having this thing for, like, probably 8 hours or so. Listen, who the fuck is that on the bed, though? That's a dead person.
I think it's a dead lion. You could say she's lying around.
Laz, your smile's gone, buddy.
Don't fucking look at me, all right?
Everything
like,
okay?
I'm not, like, what? What do you? I mean, what do you think it is, buddy?
Let's go look at it, man.
We are right now.
I think we're on a boat.
We're on a boat.
I'm gonna go
We're
up
on
to
a boat in a weird place.
That's
I'm
a
gonna go
good
up to
way
it.
to describe the ocean.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You go
cast
up to
Speak
it.
to Dead on it.
That's twice.
Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna go up to that fucking
Oh,
thing.
You're
I'm
go-
gonna
but you're
talk
go-
to
you're
it.
gonna go up to and this is what you're gonna see though as
Oh,
you go
shit,
up
okay.
to it.
Okay.
Okay, you kind of round the door, round the bed, and now that you're up close to it, that jacket that is on this creature or on the skeleton is very similar to the one that Captain Goldpatch was wearing, albeit very faded and old and dusty. There's a eye patch, also gold and faded on his face, and there seems to be a hat that's lying on the floor next to the bed.
Oh,
Mysterious.
The hat that he was wearing.
Win or
Mhm.
we're in trouble.
Eugene, before he does cast this, is gonna look
Oh,
around.
and you also
everybody.
see a similar necklace around his neck, the same gemstone.
But the gemstone is there, like for real. It's not like
Mhm.
it's not.
And you also,
gone.
yeah, the gemstone
Okay.
is there for real around his neck.
It's the real.
And you also
gemstone, okay.
see, before I forget to mention this, you also see what looks like a book in his grasp, kind of clasp at his chest with both hands.
Ooh. Okay. Book. The gem. Hat. This is Captain. All right.
This is Captain, correct?
And Eugene, before he does anything, is gonna look to his crew, his friends. Guys, this definitely looks like the captain. I can totally speak to this guy, though. If we want to find out what the fuck's going on in this boat. You guys cool with that?
I don't think we have a choice.
Frankly, I was hoping to spend at least one night not trying to find out what the fuck's going on, but go ahead.
It's okay. When this is all over, we can take a nap in my cave.
Oh, you have a
It's
cave?
never over.
Is the
That's
cave
awesome.
underwater?
I mean, I've got 2 caves.
Okay, good.
You got like a summer cave?
Summer cave
Esley's living a big life.
On CBB?
Laz, there's a book there too. I know you've got your book. Maybe you want to take a look at this, but I can grab it from him afterwards. And as I say that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my hand right above the skull, and I'm just gonna tap a little lower where his nose is, where his nose was.
You gonna
excuse
boop
me.
his nose?
I'm gonna boop his little nose. I'm gonna
Boop the
boop his little
lion's
cat
nose.
nose. And I go, boop. And I'm gonna cast Speak to Dead.
Okay.
Oh.
As the skeleton is wreathed with magic, the jaw dislodges and opens up as if ready to speak.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm not talking to him, by the way. All right, guys. What do we want to ask him?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Or like what happened. Either works.
Captain?
Yes.
Gold Patch? That you, buddy?
Yes.
Hey, man. What happened?
These creatures killed us all. Sahagins.
The Sahagins, you said?
Sahagins.
The ugly
Sahag-
fish people.
That should be the third question. So Hawkins, you said a question.
Yeah, no.
Yes, so Hawkins.
I can't remember. How many questions do I get to ask this guy?
You get to ask 5.
Oh,
You've
no.
asked 2
Okay.
with
Careful.
Captain.
Yeah.
And is this you?
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
And I
then
turn
what
around to
happened
my
you, right?
Yeah.
And what
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
to you?
Oh,
that's
and then
3.
what happened to you?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
3.
alright.
So you have 2 more questions.
guys. I'm running out of good questions right now.
You
I
had
need
any
some-
good questions in that?
Nobody talked
Or
to
do you
him.
just like magic people out of nowhere for no reason?
Listen. We need to. Shit. Fuck. I should have
Wait.
came up with a plan before I used this.
Come on, Mr. Detective. What's your
Okay.
questions?
I'm not a detective. That's
Ask them
art,
why
dude.
there's holograms.
I'm a spy. I'm a fucking spy. I'm not a detective. Okay.
We're supposed to be able to ask questions. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's like
I
all you do
interrogate
is-
people. It's been a while.
Interrogate the
all
body
right?
then.
I know I am. It's just, it's been a while, man. I haven't done this since my wife. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Captain, why are there holograms of your people on this ship right now?
They know have no holograms on my ship.
Oh, fuck. Okay, he doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, guys.
By the way, like, we came in here. I didn't tell you.
Yeah, that was my bad. I thought we did for some reason.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry.
Y'all broke into this man's home
So meta.
before, like, I did anything.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Can I take back that last question that I just asked? I don't want to meta it, but if we can, you know.
No, you meted.
Okay. Yeah,
That's my
oopsie.
bad. I'm sorry.
My bad. Sorry, chat. Oh God. Does anybody else have any questions they want to ask him, or you just want me to run this?
How much wood?
I'm not
I
asking that
don't
fucking
have
question.
any more questions I would like to ask myself. And the jaw snaps shut.
God damn it. Okay. Well, good news is I've done that again before. I can definitely try again if we have some more questions later.
Actually,
Maybe.
Oh.
use a spell. Any Speak with Dead spell fails if the target of the spell has already been cast Speak with Dead in the last 10 days. You can
Oh,
after
I
10
did not mean to
days.
click that. Excuse
Ah,
me. Sorry.
fuck.
I redact
Forgot
what
about
I
that.
just clicked. I'm sorry.
Guys,
I was trying to read.
we're gonna have to take the captain's head with us in a backpack somewhere, and we're gonna have to wait like a week and a half.
Won't
So-
the other captain notice the head is gone?
Fair. Listen, I think I've kind of fucked up a little here.
You
So, Laz,
Really?
Cass, as if any of you guys want to just step in and, take over for a minute, I'm happy with that.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what I know. The crew here are, I'm not sure what, to be honest. I don't know, but I was able to, once I got a closer look at them, I was able to actually see through there's it's very slight, but they are transparent very loosely, so they might be some sort of they're not mechanical like previous, but they might also be like some sort of part of this thing that we're in. I don't know what it is, but so far everything that we've been going into has been some sort of artificial game or something. So it could be that they are part of that. They could be ghosts. They could be a magic spell. They could be, I don't know what they could be, but they could be something, and they could hurt us or they could help us. We have come across many of things that do both. So I don't know, but all I do know is that they pulled us out from the ocean, danced with us, had a good time, and saved our lives as far as I'm concerned. I say we figure out what's going on with these Hagens, and see what the hell they mean by the Fae will consume the sea's heart. Honestly, the sea's heart sounds like a thing, like frankly, and I point, it sounds like that, and I point at the teal orb that is around the neck of the body.
Well, is there any harm if we take it?
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, listen, I mean, can you look at it further and identify what the fuck exactly that is? Can we figure that out?
Yeah, sure. I'll root around a corpse.
Hey, let's join in at the party.
It's not the first corpse that you've rooted around in, by the way. Remember Helgen? You tried to save her, so you kind of are already rooting around in the corpse because she was dead. I'm gonna be real with you. She was definitely dead.
I'm going to Laz is going to steal a look at you that screams, "Don't," and then I'm going to go and check out the orb. What is it, like an orb
Necklace?
or something like that?
Yeah.
Like a necklace? Yeah, like a little jewel or something.
Can I
Sure.
also, while you're going over there, I want to investigate the giant, the book, the thing with the words that might help us
The
here.
book.
You guys can get distracted by shiny rocks. That's great. The book.
Cassian, you come up and pull the book out of the cold, dead, bony hands of this creature. You pry it out and kind of break it out, and you have the book now. Laz, go ahead and make. If you're trying to do an investigation check or an Arcana check, go ahead and let me know what you do.
Can I do both? I would like to investigate it to see if there's any details on it, and then I would like to see if it is magic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I investigate the chest?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
The investigation
just
check
sit
is
there.
going to be a 12.
Okay. It seems very simple, this necklace. But it is ornate and beautiful in its simplicity. And on the back it says to my pearl.
Oh god.
Arcana check. Let's go.
Yep, go ahead. And then if you go over to the chest, Ezeli, go ahead and make a well, it's locked, so I guess what are you gonna do then?
She might try to pick the lock. We don't know how well this is gonna go, though.
True.
Eugene can come over there and help her pick it with his spy skills.
That'd be
Is
helpful.
Is that locked?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks locked.
Do you know how to pick a lock?
I've only been taught once. I don't know how successful it will be, but I can try.
Do you want me to try to pick it for you? Pick 8 chests. Yesterday.
I'll give you 20 seashells for
My
free.
man's on a roll.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Don't exaggerate.
and Eugene's going to whip out his thieves' tools here and get on his knees. And he's going to get down there and put the lock picking tool in the chest.
Yep.
Roll a 24, and what's going to happen?
24. You put the lock and you twist it around for a couple seconds, and then it opens up.
Oh, fuck yes. God, I'm a fucking good spy. Not a good interrogator anymore. God, I fucking awful.
You're
And
really good
Eugene's
at
just-
opening shit.
Eugene's just like really upset that he wasted his whole fucking 5 fucking stupid questions. Here as, God, it's unlocked. Just take a peek if you want. And I'm just gonna get up and stand in the corner again.
Great.
She hands him the shells first.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I fucked up enough tonight. I don't deserve these. This one's on the house. Just enjoy it. Just have fun rummaging around.
She still hands him one though.
I put it in my pocket.
I consider you a friend though.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I could have asked any better questions? You know, just for like future reference.
Mayhaps, but it probably depends on the situation. I think you did okay.
Yeah, I'm a failure. Actually,
No.
I fucked up. But thank you for saying that, and thank you for the seashell.
Lazarus. Well, that's happening. We'll go back to you. Actually, Cassian, I assume that you're like kind of maybe opening up the book and
Yeah.
reading through it.
Absolutely.
Okay. It looks like a journal. This thing is written through. You're like, yes.
I'm gonna
so
read
excited.
somebody's diary. Let's go.
Me.
Give me the deets.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you actually, so you
Oh.
can read it while
Ooh.
I'm dealing with Laz. I will probably say read through it again if you share it with everyone. But what you do notice in this thing is that it is a bunch of entries. It's not a lot of entries, but it seems a few entries that are taken maybe over a period of maybe like once a week, or maybe a pause and then a month, right? But I'm going to send you the entries that stand out to you while you're looking at it. So go ahead and make an investigation check, and we'll see if you
Oh,
get all
no.
of them.
Please, please, please. Okay, so 14, but I still do the -1 for exhaustion, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 13.
I'd like
13.
to beforehand, if I can. I'd like to pat Cassian on the back and say, "Hey, pal, you can read that book. I believe in you." And I'd like to give her some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a 1d8.
Bard's
Thank
doing
you.
his job.
Yeah, after he
Please.
fucked up.
Please, please.
You read the shit out of that book.
8! Yes!
Hey. Okay. So with that, I will actually have to send this in 2 parts. Hold on. It's just-
Yes!
Hell yeah, we got a two-parter.
Eugene!
Nice.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Eugene's still kicking himself, wasting his
You
life.
start
over
you
there.
start reading those. Laz, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, or
Oh.
tell me the result if you've already done it.
I did, and I forgot.
Okay. Well.
That's gonna be 12 plus 7, 19 minus 1, 18.
18.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I will also say that with your investigation check of the necklace, you do see very old dried blood in the actual coat itself, especially around the
Okay.
collar. But you look at it, and there is definitely something magical in there. You don't know what, but as you look into it, you see that inside the orb, it seems to crackle, almost with static as it kind of lurches out and zaps your finger just a little bit.
Ooh.
With that, I'm going to start channeling Identify then.
Great.
Ooh.
Pull out the book, kind of set it in front of me. I'm gonna like ritual casting, so I'm gonna a little focused here. So I'm gonna put it in front of me,
Mhm.
kind of like sitting like cross-legged, like a kid, like just like on
Oh,
the book.
okay,
with
yeah.
my
By
big-
the
on
bed of
foot,
the
my
skeleton.
Big book, by the man with the skeleton. Yeah, I turn away from it because this is easier to focus on than the ramifications. And then flip open the pages of the book, and then there's going to be a page with just a big circle on it, kind of like a spell circle filled with like runes and whatnot. And then I'm just going to hold out the gemstone kind of above the book, in a big like a big tractor beam, so like comes out of it like,
Yeah.
and then I just let go of it, and it just like floats in the air as I identify it.
Nice. It's
Heck
badass.
yeah. Heck yeah. So then, going as he's doing that, Eugene and Esley, you open up this chest, and there's only a few items inside, right? It's a big chest, but only a few items. You find it looks like a coin bag in there. As you jostle, you pick it up and kind of jostle around. There's coins in there. Then you find what looks like a magical scroll.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But then kind of set in its own place, in like a satin cloth, is a single picture. And in that picture is Captain Goldpatch, but this time without his patch on his face.
Okay.
Another Leonin woman by his side. This woman has the necklace on her across her neck, similar to the one that he is wearing now. And then on the side is a much shorter, smaller Leonin child that also has a necklace around her neck. So both the woman and the small child both have these, and this picture, and that's what you see.
Well, Esley hands the coin bag over to Eugene because she has no use for it.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
She has all the
God.
shells. What are you
Whoa.
gonna need money for?
This is really heavy. Let me just open this bag real quick. How much gold is in here?
You find 23 coins in there.
Ooh.
23 gold.
coin. 23 gold. All right. Eugene's just going to hold it for a second. He's not going to pocket it.
She lifts up the picture and she studies it before handing it over to Eugene, going, I think I just found the family portrait.
What? Family portrait?
As she holds it out, whatever way she's facing, one of you reads on the back, "My pearl and my sunset."
Eugene starts to cry as he grabs the picture. This is his family, isn't it? Fuck. I had a family. Can you hold this fucking picture? I don't want that goddamn thing.
She quickly takes it back because she sees it's
What
upsetting
else?
him.
What else did you fucking find in there? God, I don't fucking want these coins either. I throw those on the ground.
My little melt brain already forgot what the thing was. Oh yeah, the scroll.
The scroll. As you look at the scroll and you kind of unroll it, at the top it says "Water Walk."
Water walk.
Cool. I mean, cool.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's all right. I
I'm
already
just
met
over
it
there,
once,
Tony
you know?
Stark. Like, I'm just like, and like spinning, just full on a what was that? Minority Report, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that, Ez?
It just says water walk on it.
Can I see it?
She hands it over to him.
And Eugene's gonna look at it and look over at Laz. Can you be bothered while you're doing your ritual cast?
Yeah, I can talk.
Okay. Laz, hey, I know you're busy, brother. Hey, I'm sorry, man, for what I said earlier, by the way, about the body thing with Helgen and stuff. This is a lot. I saw that Captain had a family as well. There's a portrait over there if you want to look at it. And there's 20 fucking stupid golds on the ground if you want them as well. I think it's his. This says Water Walk. I know you have like 1,000,001 of these. I know you still have, I think, that one from the cart. Can you look at this when you get a second and just tell me what you think? I cast spells, but you're way better. So.
I'm going to kind of look at you. I'm actually going to pause the identify. And like, no, I'm sorry too. I understand it. I mean, we are in very crazy circumstances, right? I mean, what even happened to Art? I didn't even got a chance to.
No, man, I don't even know where he is right now. That's another thing that's going through my head.
I'm sorry if I have said anything to you as well. I don't do super well under stress, and I had honestly had like a moment tonight to reflect on things, and so it's okay. Like, honestly, these and I say this term lightly, puzzles that we are finding ourselves in. Who knows what the solution? And I pointed there. I'm like, who knows what this means? I don't know. Like, it could have been another robot. There could have been another robot in here. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. And trying to solve this stuff, and I could see you're doing that too. And we're good. I'm sorry. You're sorry. I think we're good. I'll take a look at that. What did you say it was again?
It just says water step on there. I'm not really familiar.
Water step. Water.
I don't know.
You mean water walk?
Water walk, water stepping. Yeah, water walk. And I opened the scroll so he can look at it.
And it's like, gimme.
Here, take it. And yeah, I'm sorry too, man. Once again, I fucked up that. I fucking spoke to the lion, the captain, and I fucked that up. And God, dude, he has a family too. He had a family, and I lost my family. Lost my wife,
man,
my kid. You know, it's fucked up out there, man. And the guy that did it is still out there. And I'm here. I'm fucking stuck here. I'm trying to get back so I can kill that guy.
Well, for starters, trust me, I fucked up plenty of spells in my day. You don't learn this stuff by being good at it immediately. So don't beat yourself up about about that. This stuff is, like I said, it's wild and out of control. There are very dangerous people out there that do this, actually awful things with it. I don't think you're an awful person. But maybe don't hurt the people that help us.
It's fair. It's fair.
We could start there.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm sorry to hear about your family, though.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, it's still tough, and I don't.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. You're busy. Eugene's just gonna step away for a split second. He's still gonna be around if Laz wants to talk about the water step thing too, or water walk.
If you ever need anything, we've been through enough already, right? Oh.
True. Yeah, we have. What is this? What's this scroll mean again?
That's exciting. But let me finish this. Let me get to that. I'm gonna finish up the identify on the
Okay.
All right.
the thing.
I'm gonna walk over to Cassian and see if what'd you find in the book? Anything?
I found words. Lots
Okay.
of words. What did you? I
Hell
was
yeah.
reading and
Love
I was.
those.
It's great. I love when they put them in books. Sometimes they have
And then
pictures.
hold on, I think before, just so that Laz has a chance, I sent you also a message on Discord.
Yes.
Yep. Always keep those open, so I can ping you and you'll know.
I did, and then I forgot.
D&D Beyond's acting up, so I can't add it to your inventory. But just let me know if that link does not work. Sorry, continue, Cass.
So I found words. There are 4 sets of them. 4 little groups. It's pretty nice in there.
What did they say?
Do you? I'll read them all. I'll do it. We got all day. It's sunrise.
Yeah. Guys, as Laz, I know you're casting
Read
your
to us.
spell. Yeah, I think Cassian wants to read what was in the book.
I'm down. Read to us. She's just excited.
As that happens, the book turns off and it falls. I'm just gonna catch it, and then stash it in my cloak.
The necklace.
Yeah, so the necklace. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
that
put it
one's
away.
his wife's.
right. We'll talk about that. What does the book say?
Okay. Entry 25. By the roads, the stars make their reflections on the sea. I hope to traverse them my entire waking life. A flat blue canvas in which imagination birth mystery and adventure. We are like the sea in that aspect. A canvas in which to be explored, and a depth that continues league after league, unearthing treasures never before seen to another man. I write this for all those whose passions crash with the waves. We are the sea, and the sea is us. And then, guys, get this. There's another group of words, and it goes like this. It is a dreadful day. So it turns out like some bad stuff happened between this group of words and the last group of words. The passing of both my beloved Pearl and my young Sunset. The sea-born plague has been merciless in its candor. Either the fate of my family is of the random whims of sickness itself, or a vendetta the gods have for me. I will that, by either whim or vengeance, it will take me as well. And then, y'all aren't gonna get this. Another group of words. It has been many days since their passing. I still smell their aromas on the sea air. The plague has taken many more of our crew, and soon there will be but few left. But it is still the deaths of my wife and daughter that weigh on me the most. I feel as though my heart has been ripped in two, torn asunder to never be whole. Even the sea cannot feel it again. I now hold the gifts I once gave them, beautiful gems around my neck that reminds me of their beauty, yet don't come near still in compassion. Perhaps with time... Comparison. Thank you.
God, was that you?
The lion head pops up for that last little question. Perhaps with time, my symptoms will take me back to them. And then, the last group of words. It is but fate that we survived the plague. So I guess it turns out it wasn't the gods. Between these groups, he figured out if it was gods or not. It is but fate that we survived the plague. Me and 4 other crew members, but then only to then be the victims of a horrid, the fish people, whatever word that is, attacks. Those scaled monsters took what was most precious to me, the gem of my sunset, cut from my own neck. It is mercy alone that has allowed me to keep the gem of my pearl. But alas, even as we barricaded the cargo door, as they boarded our ship, their spears and their tridents made quick ends to my companions. I alone have been fated to survive just long enough to reflect on my sins. But I too, as the night draws near, will soon mix my blood with the sea as my wounds are none to recover. Honestly, that's probably why they wouldn't recover. Wouldn't put it in ocean, to be honest. However, if I do manage to survive, I swear to the sea itself that I will do everything in my power to take back what was mine. My heart to be whole, and then that's the end of the groups of words. So, what I've deduced from this in my thinking, they're ghost.
So they didn't kill themselves, and they weren't, well, they kind of did, I guess, if I'm understanding that right. The fish people also fought them too?
So a plague came, killed a bunch of them, daughter died, wife died, and then fish people came in. They said, hi, hello, how you doing? Have a spear. I also have a spear, so I understand like the excitement to show the spears. But they showed them a little too excitedly and seems to have murdered a lot of them.
Sounds like he died too. Was fire his...
No.
I'm in like full like seeing the math like mode. Like Laz just goes into his regular like and like the picture is forming in his brain. This, and I pull out the necklace. His necklace, this thing, there, as you said, there's 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Need to find the other one.
I think the fish people have it.
And I point at the arm. The Fae will consume the sea's heart. This item, there's 2 of them. They're intertwined with each other. If you consume them together, some serious shit happens.
That's an interesting theory. However, I'd like to point out that the daughter's name was Sunset, not Sea, so it doesn't work.
Good point. Either way,
I think what we need to do is we need to get the second one of these, because I don't, unfortunately, I still don't know like why they're walking around the ship. That's a bit beyond me.
Let's go
But
ask them.
we could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like actually maybe a good idea.
Oh,
is to
I
ask
had
him
one!
what
I
is
was
up with him.
too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's just talk to him. Because I think with this one here, one of them, we need to find the other one, which maybe the Sahagin took with them after they killed the crew, and Goldpatch died of his causes.
Stabbing.
It sounds like. I mean, stabbing. Yeah. Sounds
And then
like
mixing
he went
it
through
with the
quite
ocean.
a lot.
Not a good plan.
No.
Yeah.
Concur.
Yeah, probably could have used like a bandage or something. That might have
Yeah.
helped him or something. Either way, sounds like he's dead. The ghost of his crew is walking around for some reason. We have half of whatever this puzzle is, and I bet dollars to donuts that the Sahagin have the other half.
So let's go get it then.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Let's go ask the dead people questions. It's like they're
I-
dead, so they don't even sleep.
I do think we should rest first.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I have been running at not my full capacity since we got here. I don't know about y'all, but I am exhausted. But for here now, I think we're safe for a moment, right? If we could just chill out.
Yeah.
I know this sounds really ironic coming from me of all people, but I think if we take just this chance, we could. I think we got something.
Do you want me to stand guard while you all rest?
I mean, if you want, I don't know. That's just what I think we should do. If y'all want to go talk to him right now, we can. I think they're sleeping though. If they can, I don't know. Like, I
Ghosts
think
don't
it's really
sleep. I'm 90% sure. And if they do,
I
they
don't
sleep
know.
during the daytime. Because they're
Maybe they
busy
just, like,
haunting things
stand.
at night.
Or maybe they just like lay in the things and then like just kind of like.
It's like where you can't fall asleep, so they just lay in bed and they stare at the ceiling and contemplate everything. And then they
Dickens.
get back up again.
I would kind of want to see that.
I'm down to just fall asleep, guys. If you guys want to like chill, we can fall asleep. Ez, you don't have to like guard the door or anything. We should be fine. It's locked.
True. I forgot.
But I
that
mean,
you
I don't
locked
want you to
it.
like, I don't want you to like stay up all night and be tired the next morning.
Yeah, you got a point. Didn't think of that.
Did those Zoggins take anything from you, by the way, when they like beat you up? I know you said you like barely escaped with your
Hmm,
life.
They didn't take much. All they did was they tried to take my dagger. I managed to get that back, but they took some of my bread.
The
She
bastards.
kind of pouts.
now it's serious.
Necklace? Who cares about that?
Dead
We gotta go get
kids
that bread
and
back.
bread.
So as you guys look kind of out the back window that overlooks the sea, you do notice that it is sunrise now. You spend enough time within that room investigating and looking and trying to figure things out and reading that the sun has reached the a visual view. It's in the sky, and as the sky is replaced from stars and blues and purples, you now see reds and oranges and yellows as the whole sky is anew. Are you guys resting, or are you guys going downstairs to where the ghosts went?
Would a short rest get rid of the exhaustion?
No.
Okay, so we have to do long rest.
Hmm.
I would vote for a long rest, but frankly, I'm up for whatever.
I vote for a long rest just because I don't have good rolls as it is.
Guys, I'm good sleeping. Well, I'm down. Let's fuck it. I mean, they've been nice to us. They're not gonna like.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
not
these guys are not gonna
hostile.
come and try to kill us. The Zargans
Who's got the
might.
bed?
Huh?
Who's got the bed?
Oh, who's got the bed?
I definitely. By the way, I am opting to not sleep in here.
Oh, I will totally sleep in here. I don't care. It's bones.
Yeah, I mean, like you. I mean, frankly, do whatever you want. I couldn't stop you, even if I wanted to. But I will not. I'm going to go.
Where are you gonna go
Laz.
sleep at?
Yeah, we can't. You can't leave, dude. Like we've been separated before and ran into problems. Remember last time? Like, we thought you betrayed us last time. I don't want something like that to happen again, man.
I mean, I could go with them.
Where's he
Buddy
gonna go
system?
though?
I don't know.
It's a ship.
Just not in here. It's a ship, and it's not like I can go very far.
Okay, you'll get attacked by the thunderstorm. Fine, have fun.
Well, I mean, we'll have the buddy system. You guys can sleep in here. I'll stick with Lazarus so that way, you know, buddy system in case something does go wrong. And we'll all rest and then we'll reconvene and then we'll go talk to the ghost peoples.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. And Eugene will reach up and unlock the door and open the door if Laz and Ez want to leave.
I'm going to actually take a moment, and I'm actually going to pat you on the shoulder as I leave.
Eugene cries. No, I'm just kidding. No, Eugene does let out a sigh of relief, though. Be like, yeah, be careful, man.
Leslie does give both of you a hug goodbye though before going off with Lazarus. Because that's just how she is.
When you say that, I look at you and I wink and I say, literally always.
Lazarus, where are you going?
I'm actually I'm gonna go to like the crest. I don't know, the front of the ship. The what is that
Stern?
called? Stern? Is that what it
Or-
is? The,
Bow?
usually like a ship
I
has
don't
like a
know.
big
Bow?
thing in the front of it.
Shark
You know,
mouth.
the-
I don't know.
The front of the ship.
Front of the ship.
Yeah, the front of the ship.
The front
I'm
of
just
the
gonna
ship.
put him on. I'm gonna put him on the map because we have those.
Great.
And I can do that.
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna go up to the front of the ship, and I'm actually going to. I'm not gonna immediately go to sleep. I'm just gonna go up there, and I'm just going to kind of look out at the horizon and just
Yeah. And you see,
watch as the sun rises.
and well, the sun rises is actually behind you, but what you see in
Oh,
front of
okay.
you. But
I don't
what
know where
you
this
do-
ship is pointed.
What you do see, right? Because you saw the sunset out the back, but as you go up to the front, you see that it is light again, and it's almost a cloudless sky, except in front of you, not maybe another 20 miles off, is a large, swirling, thunderous storm,
Oh.
and the boat is
Let me have
pointing
this.
right at it.
Gonna die to
Yeah,
fish,
Oh.
people.
Oh,
Are we going to end it there, or are you going to say something?
oh, not that's happening.
Okay. That's where we're going
We'll
to
have to
end
find out next time.
Next
Laz
week.
grabs the wheel and just starts churning it fat enough. He's like, fuck this, dude.
Big
All right,
bacon.
that's it.
All right, guys, make sure to tune in next week at 7:30 CST to come see what continues on here. This will be uploaded to YouTube in 2
See.
weeks, but to see my dogs know my sign off. Make sure to join the Discord. I can't type in my chat, but I'm sure Sid can with exclamation point Discord. Esley/Laura, where can we find you for the next week?
By the way,
Hi.
also round of applause. Welcome new person. Yay!
I'm happy to be here. It's been a while and I'm having fun.
Yeah.
You guys can catch me here on twitch.tv/sweetkicks101. I'm gonna aim for tomorrow. This week's a little dicey for me, but tomorrow for sure I will be streaming. You guys can also follow me on some other social media platforms like X and TikTok and YouTube, all under the same username.
Eugene, where can we find you for the next week?
Yeah, you can find me on every platform at Scotty Laser with a Z instead of an S.
Sweet, sweet. Lazarus?
Hi. You can find me as that.
Thought.
Sorry, not.
Thoughts.
Do that for a while. You get stuck in it. You can find me at that Tom Henry on everything. I'm
Got confused with
mostly
the stripper name.
At that Tom Henry on Twitter. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. I don't care what Elon says. Twitter and Instagram are my main thing. I don't know. I'm that Tom Henry on literally everything. So if there's a platform, I'm probably on it.
Sweet. Riker, where can we find you?
My name's Riker Smith, DM always, and you can find me anywhere at the Cleric Corner.
Sweet. Guys, I've been Rachel Messer. I'll probably still be Rachel Messer next week. Tune in to find out. You can do !D&D in the chat. And if you're watching the YouTube video, it should be in the description. It should be there. You can go find me on all kinds of stuff. Come hang out. We'll do things. Until then, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!